Hey everybody, this is Tasha with F7 Wellness. I hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. Today I did my first run in minimalist shoes. I tried my Brooks Pure Flow. I would show you the shoes, but I left them at the gym so I wouldn't have any excuse not to have them. But you can see the box, the Pure Flow right there. They are the second in their, like the mid shoe in their series. They have the Cadence, which has the most features, as the guy called it. The Cadence and the Flow, and then there's one under that, and I can't remember the name of it, but that has the least amount of features, as they call it. And I bought them last night in a rainstorm. And the guy Marcus at Fleet Feet in Huntsville was nice enough to help me out and get me in a shoe. He told me that I needed to run a little bit and get used to it, sort of just maybe run 2 miles in them and then run a mile in my regular shoes. But what he didn't know was that I don't run that many miles anyway, so I just figured I could go head deep and knock it out and just go ahead and run all the way in them. So since I do most of my work barefoot, of course I teach piloxing barefoot, and I teach Zumba in minimalist shoes like the Nike Freeze and the Reebok Flex, I figured I wouldn't have that many problems. So when I got on the treadmill this morning, because it was pouring down rain, I could feel the tightness around my feet. They have a band around them, which is pretty snug, but the minute I got on, the first thing I felt was my Achilles, because I have tendonitis in my left Achilles heel. I could feel it. But once I started running, it felt pretty good. I noticed immediately that my right foot was on fire. Marcus had told me last night that my foot turns out when I run, my right foot. And I know some of that is from dance. The other part is that I'm very right leg dominant. So I could feel pain in my right foot, and it caused me to want to even my movement out, because I was so aware of my body, just because there wasn't all that cushion in my feet. I could feel my calf muscles. I could feel my quads. And surprisingly, even after knee surgery, I didn't have any problems with my knees. I don't normally have any problems with my knees. I run in Brooks mostly, but I didn't feel anything in my knees. I was just very aware. I didn't listen to any music this morning. I wanted to be able to hear the pattern of my feet. And I could tell that my right foot was landing so hard. And so what I was trying to do was match my cadence in both my feet. So I ran like 0.10 miles. Well, I walked 0.10 miles and then ran the 0.9 and did that for 2 miles. And it felt really, really awkward, but it didn't feel that bad. And so I'm going to try to keep breaking those in. So I found that to be a really interesting experience. It is definitely something that you want to break in, for me anyway, since I'm not much of a distance runner yet. But I really liked the feeling. I really liked being conscious of my body mechanics. So I'm like really getting into this minimalist thing, because my other shoes, God bless them, but they are just so heavy, and I'm just not used to having that much weight. I don't want that much weight on me, and the shoes are really, really comfortable. I just have to get used to that band. I'm hoping that they will stretch out over time. So today, I just got in from yoga. I taught an awesome yoga class. We really got into the hips, and I needed the hips today because I was really tight. I felt it in my hamstrings from running, and I'm not sure if it was the shoes or if I was just tight, but I'm really feeling it, and now it's time for lunch. But I wanted to show you something really quick. This shirt, it says, "Do your best, people notice." And this is a shirt from My Positive Energy, and that is a company owned by one of my high school classmates and dance buddies, Nathan Williams. And if you get a chance, go ahead and check out their website, www.mypositiveenergy, INNEENER, no, that's incorrect, www.mypositiveenergy, ERGGY.com. You can tell I have not had any food because I am like tripping right now and I cannot spell. So I have like some black beans and quinoa with some avocado and salsa waiting on me that I'm about to tear into before I go back into the gym. So if you have experience with minimalist running shoes, holler at me. Let me know what your experience was. In the meantime, stay dry, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.